It's the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Angels.
And now, please welcome
festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, Michael Wacha.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
That one is absolutely belted. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Way inside, and that hit him. John Donaldson digging in now. And that one fouled off. Finds its way through, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's
runners on the move. Pitch misses. No throw. Double steal. They're both safe. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Second and third, one away. Here in game 3 of the NLCS. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Down and away for ball 1.
One on count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone off the rocks in center. Touch them all time. That should get the dugout going. And they take the lead. It's 3-0. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is outside. Inside, and it's 2-1. And that one pulled foul. And that's down and away. That's long gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Just missed.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Oh, look at the stop. To first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Luis Severino. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And out number 1 on the grab.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And now it's Juan Soto. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit for the Angels. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one, and it's a double play to end the inning. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. And now it's William Contreras. Waka back to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. That one missed.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's the second baseman.
That ball is foul.
Makes the grab for the second out. This is Bryce Terang.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Adele. And that'll do it. Back here at Angel Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. And Tucker is retired. Ben Rice, the next to hit for the Angels. Cut on and lifted in the air. On the move. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Max Muncy in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And a foul ball.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Trout on his horse. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Mike Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And now 2 balls and a strike. And that's outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Donaldson takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the 0-1. Slice the other way and foul. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. And it stays fair. Here comes Trout flying around third. One run is in. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball.
Oh, that got him.
Take your base.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered here in this one. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging.
The throw to second.
Pretty flashy with the bare hand grab right there. Kind of risky, but, man, he made it look easy.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Hoskins pushes it foul. In the dirt, and it's 2-1. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through.
Snap throw.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that's fouled off. All loaded up here in game 3 of the NLCS. Next offering misses down and away.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Up the middle. Nice grab.
A perfect result for the defense. A line drive out that doesn't score a run, and it takes away the opportunity for that sacrifice fly. You can't ask for much more. That's the outcome they wanted.
Terang, the next to hit, takes outside. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one ripped right center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back in Anaheim, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Joe Adell. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got it.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 7-1. Austin Wells stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that misses. And now 2-0. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Judge hustles it back in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Now here is Mickey Mantle. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Trout hustles it back in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. Here's Juan Soto. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Chisholm at third. Mantle at second with nobody out. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 strikes.
That one hammered left field. Back there. Goodbye, home run. An absolute smash to left. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-5. And here is Anthony Volpe. Just missed. Volpe measures 5 feet 10 inches, 23 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Judge is there. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Here's Kyle Tucker. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jacob Lopez.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and Tucker is retired. Ben Rice will hit next. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
2 outs. And now it's even up. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strike. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Mike Trout. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Almost got him.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Donaldson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Time on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Base knock center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In there, he's safe.
Couple of singles back-to-back. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Judge in the box again, takes a strike. And Judge spoils that one. Jax. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He thought about tagging, but heads back to third.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode, coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And foul ball. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Hoskins in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Adele pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Contreras stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Foul ball there. On the ground to third. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, so in now for the Angels, Joe Adele. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Austin Wells doubled his first time up. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Just missed. That one not close, and a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up and in, and that is ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Mickey Mantle. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, David Bednar.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
At the belt and fires. Strike two.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got him. Out number 3. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, number 21. Jacks back to work. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's going to be Bryce Terang. Ground ball up the middle. Nice stop. Over to first. Pretty nice play there. And now batting Mike Trout. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. So now here's the DH, John Donaldson. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 0-2 now.
Ball, that's out.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
And he got him. Bottom of the inning. Juan Soto now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, not in time. That's a leadoff double. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit for the Angels. That one drifts inside. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the late stages of game 3. And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter off runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Got him swinging. Now Kyle Tucker. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
That's in. Ball 2.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's in the dirt.
3-2.
Up the middle, Terang. Tosses to first, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Ben Rice, the next to hit for the Angels, 1 for 2. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. You're in game 3 of the NLCS. Next pitch off the plate, and the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Called strike right there. Kelly fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. Here comes Aaron Judge.
And although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Judge rips that one. Soto moving back for it. Say goodbye to that one. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 10-5. Soto makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
It's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes, and it's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
Just off the outside edge, and the count now 2-0. Late with the swing there.
2-1.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Hoskins pushes it foul. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that's outside. And that one is inside. Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work. And discipline that goes into getting a result like that. At the plate doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Mets going with a pinch hitter. Ahmed Rosario looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a base hit. Coming home. Throw cut off to third. Save. Not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away. Bryce Terang up now for the Mets. That one outside. And that's ball 1. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Bottom of the 6th inning. Max Muncy at the dish. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Ian Hamilton.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Muncy gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that one misses up and in. And now it's 3-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Austin Wells, the next to hit for the Angels. On the ground, sneaks through, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now 1 out.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Chisholm stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. And a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. And now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. That's off the mark. Ball 1. That's down and in.
2 balls, no strike.
Fouled off left side. The 2-1. And that's in for a strike. That one down the line and foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a slider misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Trout is there. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Mike Trout. Hard hit to third. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So now here's the Mets DH, John Donaldson. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Wells makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Mark Vientos, the next to hit. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Outside with a breaking ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium, now here is Juan Soto.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Has room, and he makes the catch. So they're down to their final out. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit for the Angels. Pulls that one foul. Check swing, no appeal.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So Jeffrey Springs will take over here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. A massive home run. And they cut into the lead. It's 11-7. Muncy stands in now and watches strike one. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Springs is just 1 strike away. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back. It's 11-8. Stepping in, Joe Adell. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the late stages of Game 3. He caught it behind his back. Gathers and throws, and that does it. They win the pennant. They are champions of the National League.